Hi guys, today Hey guys, today I'm working from a little Irish cookbook and I'm making rhubarb fool. I read it a little bit and it's a strange recipe to me because I don't know, it doesn't sound like a dish. So let's just make it and see. It says a fruitful is a simple and delicious dessert, rich and creamy, but not overly so. So it says cut the rhubarb into chunks, and I basically this kind of chunks I did pretty big rhubarb, and then spread with sugar and butter. So I've got some sugar. Let's do that in, and then some butter, small knob of butter, does the recipe say. So I don't know, like this. Ooh, second time. Last video, no, the one before that I knocked over everything. Anyway, let's start slow with the sugar and the butter. Okay. Over low heat until cooked but not mushy. Liquidize of pass through a fruit mill. So I think I have to use my stick blender after this and then sieve it through my cheesecloth. But first, and that's it. When cold, fold into stiffly whipped cream. So that's the only thing I have to do. It seems like two very easy steps. So yeah, let's just wait until this is good. This is, how did I say it? Cooked until cooked but not mushy. So yeah. Okay, I think the rhubarb is done. I think they're cooked but not mushy. Yeah, the smaller bits are a bit. And I thought let's use this thing. There's water in here. I rinsed it out. You know, dust and things. So I have that thing and then liquidize of best through a fruit meal. So I'm going to do, I don't have a fruit meal, so I think this is my best option. I think the stick blender would have trouble with the stringiness of the rhubarb. So, but this is hot, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. But at least there's a lid on the blender thingy. Oh, I'm stuck. So I forgot to get my cheesecloth, but let's blend this up first. But a minute. My thought was, if I put it through the cheesecloth, how much liquid will I have in the end? I think I won't have much left. But what's the difference between cooking it completely to pulp and then folding it through or just use this? Can I just use this? Let me grab a spoon to taste if the structure is to my liking, because it's just rhubarb. needs more sugar. And I'm going to do that. But I'm feeling, by feeling, how do you say it? Just, oh, I think I'm just going to put this in the fridge. It goes perfectly in the freezer, in the fridge, to cool down. Where's my spoon? Bit better. Still a bit sour, but I have to stiffly whipped cream, so I have to put some sugar in there to help it stiffen up. And then he said serve with ladyfinger or boudoir biscuits. Well, I don't have those, but I have no idea about how I'm going to serve it. And plus it says apple or gooseberry fool is made in exactly the same way, except that in a case of gooseberries, the puree should be sieved to remove pips. It may be necessary to adjust sugar to taste. Well, the sugar I did in this recipe. But yeah, well, I had a gooseberry bush, but for the last 2-3 years there, I don't get any fruits anymore. Like the caterpillars have completely eaten the leaves down, and I'm not going to get anything out of it. So yeah, I think I'm going to dig it out or something. I have no idea. I tried different things, but anyway, this needs to cool down. When cool, so I'm probably, well, it's now 3 o'clock, maybe an hour, and then I'll look at it, see how cold it is, and then do the whipped cream. So see you in about an hour, I think. Okay, I whipped some cream, 250 milliliters of cream with 2 tablespoons of sugar, because that's what the package said. The rhubarb, and if there's a different way for the rhubarb, please let me know, because I'm not going to buy another machine just for one recipe. Like, so the smaller things, okay, but the whole machine extra. So fold this in. I'm not that good at folding things in. It's more whisking it in, but I've got some whiskey glasses. I thought that's a nice way to serve it. Put it in the whiskey glasses and then, well, eat it as for dessert. So, a famous grouse. I've got one of those, and then let me see. I think I've got to use a normal one, but let me do a taste test first, because this is just done, I think, right? So this is my right of my kind of sweetness. I think my boyfriend would like it sweeter, more sugar, so there's still a bit of a crunch the way I did it, because I didn't sieve anything out. The rhubarb taste is nice. It's creamy from the... So let's fill up some glasses. I've got 2. There's 2 in my family. So... Oh, it's not that... I'm going to clean that later. maybe next time if I ever did make this again, because I think it's a nice dessert that I'm going to tell me if I'm wrong, but if I will do that in the next time, to cook the rhubarb to pulp, like completely broken down, and then cool down and mix in the cream, because I think that would also work. Let me get. Yeah. This is perfectly fine. But I think when completely pulverized while cooking is so much better, but I can't compare it. I do have some rhubarb left. I found out that I had more, that one of them fell down. So I can try it with less rhubarb. And that's, well, you know what I mean. Anyway. The soup 2 videos ago was a really wintry soup but this is really like fresh because of the sourness of the rhubarb. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I hopefully see you in the next video.